Business plan. Understanding a business plan. Introduction. Let us meet Julie and Sam. Julie is an entrepreneur and Sam is an investor.
I want to start a sailboat business. Will you help me fund it?
Sure. Why don't you show me your business plan?
Business plan? What is that?
Context. Why do you think Sam needed a business plan from Julie? Julie was excited about her business and was willing to work on it. Wasn't that enough? What is a business plan anyway? Business plan. Just like Julie, many of us want to start a new business or want to extend an existing business. We hope to rope in investors to fund our new ventures. Though we are quite excited about our ventures, a potential investor may be skeptical about funding our project unless he or she knows more about it. Every business, whether it's a startup company, an expansion of an existing firm, a spin-off from a parent corporation, or even a project within a company's marketing or new products department, needs a guide to navigate successfully through its own unique competitive environment. A business plan is essentially a map for your business. It depicts your business concept, the business opportunity, the competitive landscape, the keys to success, and the people who are or will be involved. It is an important sales tool to use when you want to borrow money and gather support to launch a new product or service. Even financially successful businesses need a business plan to guide future decisions, sell ideas to investors, and manage growth effectively. How to get started? Now we know why Sam asked for a business plan and why Julie should have had one. So what does Julie do now? New goals. Through this presentation and the next, we shall understand the following: contents of a successful business plan, how to write a successful business plan, know your audience, know who will be reading the plan and why. Different types of audiences or readers will look for different information in a business plan. If your venture is entrepreneurial, then your plan will be directed towards the board of directors or a management committee making capital investment decisions. If your venture is entrepreneurial, then your audience may be lenders or investors. Lenders will be considering the riskiness of the loan as they look at payback periods and cash flow data. Investors, on the other hand, may want to know what the break-even points are and what the return on investment will be. Investors will be interested in the longer-term potential of the business. In all cases, a smart audience will be considering the value of your business based not just on the financials, but on the soundness of the plan as a whole, the opportunity in the market, the differentiated product or service you will offer, the people involved, the competitive landscape, and most importantly, what the financial returns will be. Tailor the plan to suit your audience. Ask yourself what you expect from each type of reader. Do you want a corporate stamp of approval or the active support of upper management? Or do you want funding alone? Do you want connections with other investors or other business partners? Do you want a loan to be repaid? Or are you willing to share ownership and profits? Collecting data. Before you begin to put the plan together, determine whether you have all the information you need for the plan. You may have to do some research first. For example, The typical questions addressed by a business plan for a startup venture are: what problem does the company's product or service solve? What niche will it fill? What is the company's solution to the problem? Who are the company's customers? And how will the company market and sell its products to them? What is the size of the market for the solution? What is the business model for the business? How will it make money? Where can you find answers to these questions? There are many sources for information. Some are simple and inexpensive, and some take time and money to discover. Before hiring market research professionals, check the readily available resources. The local library is an easy and rich source of information. The local Chamber of Commerce has programs, networks, and support for growing businesses. The Internet has a wealth of industry, market, and company-specific information. But be careful about the sources. Use only official sites. State departments of economic development provide publications, grants, and programs for businesses. Industry publications, trade shows, and professional journals are all good sources for up-to-date news and issues. Even your competitors, perhaps those beyond your geographic market, can be useful sources of information about various marketing strategies and customer buying patterns. Business plan formats. The format of a business plan depends on its presentation context. It is common for businesses, especially startups, to have 3 or 4 formats for the same business plan. Some of the formats are: an elevator pitch. It is a 3-minute summary of the business plan's executive summary. This is often used as a teaser to awaken the interest of potential funders, customers, or strategic partners. A pitch deck with oral narrative. A hopeful, entertaining slideshow and oral narrative that is meant to trigger discussion and interest in reading the presentation among the potential investors. The content of the presentation is usually limited to the executive summary and a few key graphs showing financial trends and key decision-making benchmarks. If a new product is being proposed and time permits, a demonstration of the product may also be included. A written presentation for external stakeholders. A detailed, well-written and pleasingly formatted plan targeted at external stakeholders. An internal operational plan. A detailed plan describing planning details that are needed by management but may not be interest to external stakeholders. Such plans have a somewhat higher degree of candor and informality than the version targeted at external stakeholders and others. Business plan structure. A typical basic plan has the following components: cover page and table of contents, executive summary, business description, business environment analysis, industry background, competitive analysis, market analysis, marketing plan, operations plan, management summary, financial plan, attachments and milestones. Writing a business plan. We now know the basics of a successful business plan. Let us now try to write one while keeping in mind all that we have learned. This shall be dealt with in detail in the next presentation. Thank you.